You don't have to stay over there.
I was just
Unless
staying
you're
in
trying
the
to
shade.
stay in the shade. All right. What's up, Stronger Humans? So today, I'm not going to talk as much. I'm just kind of like going to move around. There's some things I'm going to be, or I am currently adding to the Stronger Human, well, not the Stronger Human, actually to the Stronger Human community, which you can join on school.com. Over 21,000 members. It's freaking awesome. But there's some modules I'm going to be adding to the rope flow matrix course. Now, if you want to learn rope flow for free in the Stronger Human, you can. There's a rope flow foundations course there, 5 modules, goes in depth, so you can pretty much get to flowing within, 4 weeks or actually less. But then there's the rope flow matrix course that I'm going to be adding to forever pretty much. And I'm going to be making some transition drills to that course so that you guys can like learn how to transition smoothly without thinking. Because an aspect of rope flow is continuous movement and transition without thinking of the next thing that you're going to do. You just kind of navigate the rope in your hands. And you move, right? So I'm going to be sharing those transitions with you guys or sharing drills for transitions with you guys so that you can get the hang of things. And sorry, I'm a bit tired today. I had a lot of good rounds of jiu-jitsu earlier today. So my body's kind of, which is why I'm only going to be doing rope today. But you can also kind of tell my energy's a little low. So apologies. Can't have super high energy every single day, but that's why this can feel so good. Something I want to share with you guys. It's a positioning idea. And this is actually, it's a concept in bodybuilding because it's a pose. And I think I talked about it in a prior video, but it's also a positioning idea in different aspects of martial arts like boxing and jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general. Good martial artists have an understanding of the position of their scapula. Now it's the shoulder blade pretty much. And in bodybuilding, you have the lat spread where you come here, you spread your lats, and you're in this position. They can obviously do the pose, but this lat spread position isn't just for like showcasing muscles. The lats, the spread isn't you manipulating or doing anything with your actual lats. It's more so you spreading your scapula and taking slack out of your system. So I'm going to be throwing around some terms here, but I want you to understand why I'm talking about taking slack out of your system or slack out of your structure. Now, let me give you an example of like a lot of slack and being somewhat flaccid, right? So if I don't have slack and I'm kind of tight, you'll notice I'll maybe pull my shoulder blades back, right? There's no spread in this area, okay? If I get flaccid too, I kind of like have that posture. So maybe my shoulders are really relaxed and I'm kind of tight. Like there's a lot of slack here. Kind of like when you'll see the slack isn't pulled out of this rope, right? When I pull the rope taut, I pulled the slack out of the rope. So when you do something like spread your scapula or do a bodybuilding lat spread, you're pulling slack out of this whole structure. And when you pull your bones apart here, you're also getting a slight pull and removal of slack from the areas around your spine. Now, I was talking about like boxing, right? Let's think of something like, I'm not a boxer or a striker, but think about Floyd Mayweather when he gets into his Philly shell, okay? Some people think that it's just like this, right? So you're just here. Look at me from the side, you're just here, right? Right? But you notice when Floyd gets into his Philly shell, and it's this position, this offensive and defensive boxing position, he removes the slack from his scapula, pulling his arm forward, and now he's created a shell, right? So he's here. Notice how I'm not here. I've pulled the slack out of my scapula, and I'm here. Notice how hard it would be to hit me now because of this position that I've created. Notice also the position of my scapula, right? I'm in that lat spread position. Boom, right? Here, here, not here, here, right? So inherently, being able to pull slack out of there also allows you, one other thing to think about here, sometimes people throw punches here. Well, when I extend that scapula, I'm able to get more reach, right? Boom, boom. I went from here to here. Notice that? I'm longer. I can get more reach out of that punch. Boom. So, understanding that, and understanding that there's a boxing element there, but not just striking, there's also aspects of grappling. You'll see a lot of grapplers, they get into this kind of position here, right? Again, removing slack from that system. Again, good ones, they're not gonna be here. They're gonna create that slack, because it also, I'm not even gonna get into the bone aspects of that. We'll talk about that on another day. But anyway, now, one thing when you're starting to flow is I want you to think about creating that position with your scapula as you're swinging the rope. So here's an example. I will face this way. I won't take any slack out. And a lot of people, they'll swing the rope here. And they'll get some good rotation, right, of the spine, right? But notice there's still slack in my scapula. What I want you to do is I want you to learn how to create this position, and then I want you to flow from this position. Now, this is how I typically flow, and one of the cool things that happens when you learn how to create this position with your scapula while you're manipulating the rope, right, you're getting your body long, or you're getting your scapula long, right, is since you've taken slack out of your structure by creating that lat spread position, right? We've talked about rope. Since it's creating this inertia as you swing, slightly pulls at your structure. This is why people feel a level of decompression after they do the practice. Well, now, if I already take slack out of my system by creating this lat spread position, and I have also the rope that's pulling slightly as I go through all of these motions, I'm able to create even more purposeful decompression of my spine, my shoulders, all of these structures, because I'm moving with the slack already taken out. I'm not moving here and manipulating the rope with my arm or just manipulating the rope with my spine, although I can. I am, boom, coming here, wider. I'll do it here. So, getting wider. Not here, here, right? Lat spread, again. So, what you want to do is you want to start off, and again, this is a module that is in the Rub Flow Matrix course, but I figure I'm just going to share this here so you guys can understand this concept, and then you can start playing with it with all your movements. But, create that lat spread position and start doing your race and chase. I'll actually do it this way. Race and chase, right? Notice the position of my scapula. Here, here, right? Notice that spread position. Matador. I'm not going to really explain this in this video, but over time, I've talked about it in the last Move with Weight video that we had on the channel, but I talked about learning how to move with your bones, not your muscles. One of the reasons why this doesn't tire me out, you notice I'm not out of breath. been talking to you while doing this stuff for a while now is because I'm not moving the rope necessarily with my muscles. All my muscles are relaxed, right? I'm moving with my bones. And what that means is you don't see me swinging the rope like this, but you see me rotating the whole body, right? And the whole arm moves. Come through. Right? The whole body is moving the rope. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain that deeply right now, but actually, I'll explain a little bit. In jiu-jitsu, over time, a big aspect of that martial art is leverage, or, you know, creating a lot of pressure on opponent without having to muscle everything. Actually, you know, my instructor Cassio today, he was actually mentioning something really funny. He said that the hardest people to teach are intelligent people because they always have like a ton of questions, and which is good, but sometimes you overanalyze and you don't do. You're like, okay, what if there's this? What if there's this? All right. The next hardest person to teach is the strong person, because people who are physically, let's say they're physically strong or they're young, they have a tendency to muscle everything that they do. Push, push, and use all this energy. And then I think that he mentioned white belts, but there's a special thing about white belts that Cassio was talking about. Since white belts don't know much, they kind of just do what you tell them to do. He was talking about this idea of the white belt mentality. And he wasn't trying to tell us to just do what I say, but more so he was telling us to try to listen with the intent of a white belt. And what that means in this white belt mentality, when you listen with the intent of a white belt, is you are actually curious. You have the mentality of always being able to learn something new. What's up, dog? Good,
yeah,
man. How are you? Oh. Oh, man. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I miss fist bumps with people, and I'll just turn and be like, let's get that fist bump. Sam has, by the way, she's been here the whole time, flowing off camera for some reason. I don't know.
I'm trying to emulate what you're doing.
Oh, you're trying to emulate what I'm doing?
And then I was thinking, oh my God, my back's getting tired. And then you're like, see, I don't even feel tired. So it's just my bones moving. I was like, so don't listen to him.
Oh, wait, so wait, show me. What were you doing? You want to try it out?
Okay.
We'll talk about the white belt mentality
after
later.
my nugget. Yeah, well, let's get back. Let me tell you about white belt mentality. As a white belt myself. Okay. And I was already doing a race and chase, so I felt like I was ahead of the game on that.
Okay.
But I'm trying not to have my shoulders up here.
Oh, one thing I quickly want you to adjust before you continue is, like, you're doing what a lot of people do when they. So you notice, like, when you were, and I'll actually show this to camera. When you were moving, your hips were coming from side to side like this. You come through.
That's because I'm trying to get a stretch. I'm trying to get a stretch right here.
You can do that another way. So you're yeah, let me just do what you're doing. Yeah, this is what a lot of people do.
That
like,
looks
seriously.
like how I am just normally too.
Yeah.
Trade me sides. I'm not looking at this.
Flitting around and stuff. Okay. Anyway, so you can do that if you like that. That's fine. But you can try like.
Well, I don't know any better.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my other option.
Shift from your front to back, front to back. Also notice how I'm taking this staggered stance.
Yeah.
Right. So shift from front foot to back foot.
We talked about the staggered stance.
But also stop restricting the rope for a second. Go like this, just sway. I just want you to sway. And let yourself like get into the foot too. Like let yourself reach into this foot.
Oh, okay.
And then reach back, like kind of, and keep good balance. Like imagine if I were to come up to you and push you. I couldn't just push you over. Seriously.
Dominoes.
I'm not gonna push you, but just imagine like if I was gonna come and push you, you have like cat-like balance. You're a cat, you know what I mean? So
okay, it's a cat-like. For me, it feels very rigid.
no. Just try to shift with good balance, right? Right? And also put some weight in that leg. Bend your knees a little bit.
I'm kind of like a rocking horse. That
Yeah,
just
yeah.
oh wait, I am bending my knees.
Yeah, but
are they not bent?
One thing is like try not to let this foot come off the ground. Just forward, back. Good. Better.
Okay.
Okay. Breathe. Are you holding your breath?
I am.
Don't hold it. Yeah, see?
There's so much focus on it.
I know. Now try to breathe and just.
My feet were too far apart.
Huh?
I think my feet were too far apart.
Okay. Now, what I want you to
Not true, babe. Whatever it takes to get you to move on. You're like, you haven't even started moving the rope yet.
Oh! Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to bring the rope here. Just keep it on your front foot side and keep the weight in that. Like, notice how my weight is forward here?
Yeah.
So I want you to...
Your heels off the ground.
Yeah, I want you to swing the rope here, keep the weight in this front foot. Then get wider if you need to get wider. Get wider if you need to get wider.
Okay. Yeah, that feels more stable.
Yeah, okay.
See, what I was doing off camera was this. Check out. I look like one of those blow-up things that waves around in car parking lots. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Check in. Yeah,
I'm trying to get a
stretch.
Dragon.
Yeah, you're trying to, yeah, that's good. Get that stretch. Look at you.
Yeah, it's not equal. It's not equal on the left side. Thanks, babe.
Let's not even worry about the shit I'm talking
Which
about.
module is that in?
Let's not worry about the shit I'm talking about right now. You know what? Let's just do what you're doing. But instead of doing this, the whatever, just you know, try to just see if you can shift that weight a little bit.
Just do it your way.
No.
I'm just kidding. I know you only know what's best for me, which is salads.
You're stupid. You're stupid. Salads. You're ridiculous.
Salads and juice diets.
And juice diets. Evening.
Hi.
Yeah, shift it. Here. Boom. Good.
Okay, I forgot about my lat spread.
Yeah.
Who has a better lat spread? Comment below.
Oh, for sure you. 100% you. You're the bikini pro.
I'm
My
Mr.
pro card
Spectacular.
expired. I have an expired pro card. You're active. You're an active pro. Yeah. Good. Better.
I'm kind of going all over the place.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know that's what you do.
Wait. Wow. It's like you're avoiding an explosion each side.
But do you remember the transitions? Do you remember okay. That's really funny.
Like I'm in a James Bond movie. Do you remember the transitions? Yeah, check it out. I can't tell you which direction is going to be over and which is going to be under, but I could transition.
Okay, yeah, so you do remember. Okay, good. Nice.
So the other one's got to be underhand.
Yep. Boom.
Process of elimination.
Okay, so you know how to do it. Good. Just make sure you remember those shifts. Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can mess around with that lat spread thing. That'll allow you, because you said you're trying to get a stretch, in your lower back?
I get a stretch from here all the way up to
Yeah,
there.
so if you automatically roll here, good. And then if you're here, and then you bring some spinal flexion, you're going to be able to create a pool of slack through here versus being here. Notice how the tissue's closer together here, but when I come here, the tissue stretches. Yeah, in the flanks. In the flanks.
I do know what you mean, though. Yeah, I get it in a stretch position. Okay. Yeah. Like this.
Yeah.
Like in the substance.
Like in the substance.
Dave feels like
you look
too
like
much.
you just no, it's not too much. You look like you're about to take a shit. Like you're just like you're like a dog. Like. And also, I feel like you're probably also tucking your pelvis here. So you're like,
tucking my pelvis.
All right, let's.
Because you're taking it straight.
Yeah. Well, let's calm that down a little bit. Let's also try to take a staggered stance when you do it.
Wait,
right?
do you remember the substance where she sees herself in the mirror in the bathroom and she's like,
yeah, that part made me want to throw up. I remember that. It made me want to fucking vomit. It's disgusting.
Okay, so don't tuck my pelvis.
Yeah, I mean, don't be here. Look like you have leprosy. Like, remember in the Bible? It's just like those people. Like,
That's not leprosy.
I know, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's just weird.
They did describe people who have leprosy as zombies.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
They did.
you kind of have that zombie posture. So try to take that staggered stance.
Okay.
And just, I'll like.
I think the issue with my staggered stance is I take one, but all my weight's in my back foot.
You'll like.
Yours kind of moves.
That's the thing. You'll get the hang of that weight shift. It's a weight shift you have to get comfortable with. And you just started today, so you're not going to feel balanced. But mess around with it every now and then, and over time, you're going to notice that you start to feel more balance there, right?
Yeah. No, I'm balanced for sure. I strive for balance. That's the truth.
All right. Well, do you want to watch some Dexter, play some gym? Okay. Let me do a little outro here, and then I'll come inside.
Okay. Do you need a hand?
Nope.
Peace.
All right. You want to say bye to the people?
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for having me on my stream. Do you want a double mic or you want?
You can take it off.
Okay. This is what Vinny did when he said "I love you" to Morgan.
Oh my God. That boy is in trouble. We're talking about Big Brother. I've never watched Big Brother before. She's a Big Brother super fan.
It is what got us together, though.
And Big Brother actually did get us together. Yes. Story for another day. So, if you guys have any questions about those concepts, you can comment down here, or I'll try to respond. But you can also go to the Stronger Human community. If you're in there right now and you just saw me talk about this concept here of creating this structure, right? Go in the community, try it out, share some video, and let me know what you feel as you do it. Again, you want to make sure, just like with everything in the practice of rope flow, you need to make sure when you start doing something new, like you saw when I was having Sam do that staggered stance, she was holding her breath while she was trying to do it, and she couldn't relax. One of the aspects of being able to shift your weight well is also being able to relax and do it fluidly, right? Like, there's no tension here, right? So, with that being said, yeah, hope to see you guys in the Stronger Human community. More drills coming to the Rope Flow Matrix course, and all equipment and ropes and all that good stuff is available at the Stronger Human store, thestrongerhuman.store. Let's keep it moving. I'll talk to you all soon.